Asian American businesses have been operating in Black communities for 60 years. I'll say it again. The Civil Rights Act passed in 1964, and the United States opened the door to Asian immigration in 1965 to put immigrants in the way of Black people. And this idea that the tension between business owners and customers is one of mutual cultural misunderstanding that could be overcome if they just got to know each other better, the time for that has long passed. And as I've said before, the problem with framing the misunderstanding as mutual is where one demographic owns the businesses and the other demographic has to pay. There's no mutuality. There is a power imbalance. The only situation that I could see being beneficial at this point would require Asian Americans to be willing to leverage their ability to secure the business loans, to secure supplier accounts, and to attain business licenses, to open in Black communities specifically to hire Black people to work in the businesses and to provide the professional development opportunities so that Black people can become the leadership in the businesses in their communities. But I don't have a lot of hope that Asian Americans are willing to do that because the Asian American business owners that we see currently are not even willing to treat their Black customers as human. So I fully support Black people boycotting these problematic businesses in their community. And I want to say that I think another thing that non-Black people aren't aware of is that it is not as simple as boycotting the businesses and putting them out of business and then opening your own to compete. Because the system will find ways to still not give them the loans or rezone them so they can't open a business or not grant the business licenses. And suppliers are literally conspiring against Black people who have managed to open a business in their own community to not supply to them because they don't want Black people competing with the Asian American owned businesses in the community. So I wish that I had more to offer in the way of solutions, but I really don't. But please do not gaslight Black people with respect to what the issue is.
I understand why Black people and some Asian people want to boycott all Asian businesses. I truly believe it's not the best approach. Niccolo Machiavelli once said, the first method for estimating the intelligence of a ruler is to look at the men he surrounds himself with. When you are fighting everything, you weaken yourself, but when you focus on a specific target, you become dangerous. Boycotting randomly will only exhaust yourself, and going in without a plan will make it less impactful. Attacking all Asian businesses is dumb. It's like a rapid fire in the dark and hoping you hit something. Have any of you ever considered you're targeting Black-owned businesses that is selling Asian cuisine or items? What about a Blasian family and their businesses? Should they get caught in the crossfire? That goes without saying to the Asian businesses who never mistreated a Black person in their business. Family Apple, Empire Liquor, Church Avenue's Fruit, Gregory's Coffee, and Misha Beauty Supply. These are Asian businesses that have history of being anti-Black to customers. It's easier to boycott anti-Black businesses if you know exactly where to target. Speaking of which, I find this strategy to be much more effective than just blindly going haywire. That being said, I'm going to put a Google Doc in the description or the comment section so you can post the anti-Black businesses. That way we know exactly where to target and we're not boycotting blindly. That's all I got to say in the matter. Hope this helps. I'm Onyx. Peace.
Hello everyone. This video talk about a very serious topic. The speaker says that many Black people have been detailing this problem for the long time. Because of that, some people now supporting a boycott. I understand why some people feel angry. If people believe they are not respected, they will want change. And one of the way the people trying to create change, this is by choosing they spend their money. I think every person has that right. People, money is our choice. Nobody can force or you support a businesses. But I think also this issue is bigger than just a money. It is about respect, it is about trust, it is about the people want to treat it. I believe every customer should be treated fair. No matter if why are Black, Asians, white or from any other community. Respect should be for everyone. I also think the real change need a more than anger. Real change needs a conversation, and real change need understanding, and real change need a people to listen each other experience. Some people support the boycott, some people do not. That is okay. People can have different opinion, but we we should not forget that there are good people are every community. There are also bad people is every community. We should judge the people by their actions, not only their races. At the end of the day, everyone wants the same thing. People same respect, people want fairness, people want to feel welcome, and people want to treat it like a human being. I hope one day understand each other and find a situation together. That is my opinion. Let's continue.
Do you know what I find so funny? When people ask me, are you still boycotting so-and-so? As if to say, just because the social media hype around it has died down, that I personally wouldn't be doing it. Or that I might feel disheartened or weird for still doing it because other people aren't doing it. As if for some reason, I was doing it for external validation or needed them and their social validation to do what we do. Listen, my guy, some of us are doing what we can with what little resource we have in our free will to stand with oppressed groups around the world, okay? From yesterday, today to tomorrow, as much as we can for as long as we need to do. And your inability to stay grounded and stay focused and stay disciplined, is actually a reflection of you. And it's really sad, more than it is frustrating, it's actually really sad that you can't do it. And it reveals more about what you are willing to do or incapable of doing for the things that you want, but more so for what the world needs, okay? And what is particularly interesting is when you think about it like this, bare people go to the gym or start their fitness journey and don't see immediate results, but they keep going at it, Some people are investing in stocks and shares. I'm waking up at 5 a.m., right? And they haven't become a millionaire or haven't seen a return on their investment. And some people have started like a celibacy journey or something like that, right? And not one person has asked to be their husband, but boycotting a fast food chain is difficult for them because it hasn't yet dismantled genocidal structures. Okay.
Hello everyone, welcome back to this channel. Today's topic is the boycott, commitment and standing for what you believe in. In this video, the speaker says something very interesting. Many people ask, are you still boycotting? And the speaker says, yes, because I believe in this. I think this is not only about boycott, it is also about discipline. In life, many things take time. You do not go the gym for 1 week and become fit. You do not save money for 1 month and become rich. You do not start a business today and become successful tomorrow. Everything takes time, everything needs patience, and speakers believe that change also takes time. That is why some people continue doing what they believe in right even when other people stop. I think that is an important message. Many people follow trend. When something becomes popular, everybody talks about it. Then after a few weeks, people forgot about it. But people who truly believed in something keep going. They do not need social media to tell them what do you. They do not need other people for approve their choice. They make their own decision, and honestly I respect that. Now does everyone have to agree? No, people can have difficult opinions. Some people support boycott, some people do not. That is completely okay. Everybody has a right to choose. Everybody has the right to spend their money where they want, and everybody has the right of to support causes to believe in. I think the biggest lesson from this video is about commitment. If something is important to you, should stay focused. You should not quit just because it's difficult. You should not quit just because other people spot it. Sometimes the right things take a long time. Sometimes change happens slowly, and sometimes we never know how much small actions matter. I also think we should respect each other's choice. If somebody decide to continue a boycott, that is their decision. If somebody decide not to join, that is also their decisions. We do not need to attack each other. We can deserve and still respect each other. That is very important. And internet something makes people angry. People fight over everything, but real life is different. People have different experience, people have different benefit, and people have different reasons for doing what they do. That is end of the day, every person should think carefully and make their own decision. Do you research, learn the fact, understood both sides, and then decide that what you want to do. For me, the message from the video is simple: stay true and feel believed, and stay disciplined, stay focused, and do not do something just because it's popular. Do you because they truly believed in the that my opinion. Let me know about the thing the comments below. Thank you for so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. I will see you the next video.